Hey there, guys. Nolen and Jason here with HVAC Webmasters.
Howdy.
All right, we got a 3-part series today. How you got hosed by an HVAC SEO. Or HVAC SEO Huckster, I think was what it was. So how you got hosed by an HVAC SEO Huckster. Part 1 is going to be scams at scale, how AI and Chat GPT make scams easier.
Right.
And I guess I'll back up and say that ever since we've been doing this, and ever since kind of how things started as far as SEO is concerned, is that people were looking for some sort of magic.
Yeah.
The next best thing.
The trick, the magic bullet, whatever.
What's the trick that's going to get me to the next stage? And it hasn't been like that for years. But I will tell you that frustratingly, I think that most contractors get sold this way, and they're still thinking that way. It's like, hey, we've got this one thing. Now you might have one thing, but one thing alone isn't enough.
Yeah.
We had somebody the other day that said, hey, I don't think we're going to go with you. I found somebody that did AI.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh.
I was like, well, what are they doing with AI? And he didn't know.
Yeah, so he literally didn't know, and they had just mentioned the word AI.
Yeah.
And probably what that means, guys, is that they were going to write AI content.
Yeah, they were going to blast AI generated blogging onto his site 4 times a week or something.
Which would carry a penalty.
Which will actually kill him. But since they're not going to be doing any work, they're going to be at about 100% profit. And if they keep him 6 months before he gets fed up with it, they made money, but he's screwed.
Yeah. So you can't, you don't want to take this and all the things that have come down at one time, it was citations forever.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything wrong with citations. It's just that citations alone wouldn't get you up in ranking.
Right.
Before citations, it was almost always links.
It was backlinks.
Backlinks. And then citations. And then we've heard stuff like
long form content.
Social fortressing.
Social fortresses. Don't get me started on social
your favorite.
But
so, a lot of the stuff is necessary, but to just hang on a click word.
Yeah. And all of that stuff is necessary except the social fortress. That's total bullshit.
Except the social fortress.
Yeah. But it's one part of the puzzle, and you need all of it.
Right. So you don't want to, not getting hosed is not falling in a trap of like, we've got this one thing, and if you don't get it right now, you're gonna lose. Most of you guys just don't have a good overall web presence. So It's just, you need a quality. You still, and with the onset of AI, you still have to have all the fundamentals. In fact, the fundamentals are still what the AI uses to determine who shows up in search rankings.
Yeah.
That really
I would say the fundamentals are actually more important now than any kind of trick or anything.
Yeah, AI is more able to determine quality web signaling and poor quality web signaling.
Right.
A lot of people, if you've lost ranking recently, or had less ranking, it's because they can tell that the things that you do are behind the times. You might have had a little spammier effort, like a bunch of blogs or trash entries or just links.
Yeah.
But your web presence for the user wasn't as pleasing, and the AI integration, or let's just call it a smarter algorithm, can tell that more easily now. The good news is they can tell a better web effort now too.
Right.
But if you get sold by people calling you and you're just trying to slap something onto the cruddy web effort that you have now, which was the reason you wanted to buy something in the first place, because it was bad and not getting results.
Right. That's the reason you called, is what you had wasn't working.
Or the reason you responded to somebody that called you.
Yeah.
And then you slap something on top of it and someone mentions the word AI, and then nothing really changes. That's what.
If they told you, if what you heard was you need to get AI, you need AI integration, just ask them, what does that mean? What's it going to do? What's it for?
Right.
And they will not be able to answer. They won't be able to give you a straight answer. And the only straight answer they might be able to give you, it's going to generate content, and that's a giant red flag, because that's a penalty.
I mean, if the person you're speaking to can't answer a question like this, and listen,
Most of them can't.
99% of the time, you know they won't answer a good enough question. You just get sold on the phone by them. You don't know if the people behind that goofy salesperson are going to do anything or not. I can tell you from doing this for like 13 years that they're probably not going to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask, what's it going to do? What's it for? The answer you're going to get is they're going to come back with a question. Well, you heard of ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
You heard of ChatGPT. Well, that's they're integrating that into all search. You need that. And they still didn't answer your question.
Yeah. Oddly, the thing that you need the most is still unique branded signals.
Right.
The only thing that's changed is that the search engine is beginning to implement AI into search, and they're determining information in a different way and a little better.
Yeah. AI has allowed them to become as sophisticated as they've been trying to be for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. It's going to happen so fast.
Yeah.
Like it's going to integrate. I'm going to say as early as the end of this year, they'll begin to wrap up the loose ends.
I think they're I think they're halfway there.
Yeah. I'm saying by the end of the year,
Yeah.
it's June.
Yeah,
right?
true enough.
So
Didn't even think about
it's
that.
not long. It's not long. Okay, so don't get sold on a scam. It has not changed from the standpoint that you still need a well-rounded digital branded effort. That means your design, your code, your content. Yes, things like data pins are going to help immensely. The type of branded signaling and quality, what they call EEAT, experience, expertise, authority, and trust. You're doing this and having signals so that they can digest that and feel comfortable with the brand, stuff that makes for a great user experience. All of that is SEO. It's just being looked at now also by AI.
Yeah.
So
And
far,
data pins, by the way, is designed to address those exact categories.
it's designed to address that and to give proper signaling.
Right.
All right, call us when you're ready. We look forward to it.
Like and subscribe. See ya.